Hey guys, this is Coach Brian from Cause Events, and this is Coach's Corner. And one of the things we're going to talk about today is things needed for cold weather cycling. And in the wintertime, yeah, it gets cold everywhere except maybe in the tropics. Even here in San Diego, we can get a good frost going because not all of us are always going to be cycling along the coast, and even there we can get pretty cold. And that damp, moist air down there, the coast, can go right through you. So what we're going to talk about is what you need to wear, okay? Some of the things you can wear, the top 10 things, or I've got 12 things here. No, 10. I've got 10 things here that you can wear. So your base layer, long sleeve shirt that can go either under, usually goes under your cycling jersey. I always have one under there. I've got thermal ones, I've got non-thermal ones, but some are thinner, some are thicker, but it really helps in keeping that core warm. Okay, so, and then you put on your jersey, and you may, we'll go over things to put on over that in a little bit. Cycling pants, long cycling pants and long lined cycling pants. And depending on the temperature you're in, you can either have fleece-lined cycling pants, which are really nice when it's very cold outside, or just long cycling pants when it's cooler outside. Now, keep in mind that if it's cool outside and you start cycling, you're going to warm up. So you don't want to overdo it here. You just want to make sure you have something that's going to keep you comfortable and not overheat, but not let you get hypothermic. The next thing is your head covering. Beanie or head cover under the helmet beanie, maybe a thermal head beanie that can fit under your helmet as well, depending again on the temperature. The colder it gets, the more you're going to need, mainly because of wind chill. Because unlike when you're running, when you're cycling, you're going faster and that wind's coming at you and dragging heat away. So you want to make sure you choose the right beanie or head cover, and preferably something that's a little tighter weave to prevent the air from getting through it, especially if the colder it is, the tighter the weave you want. Maybe you want one that's lined as well. Okay, your helmet. Always have to have your helmet. I recommend anytime that bike is in your hands, you have a helmet. Now, there are helmets that are designed for colder weather that have fewer vents in them, and you can look and choose one, or you can get a cover for your helmet, a helmet cover, and that will prevent the air from getting through. That will help trap the heat inside your helmet. Gloves. Got to keep your fingers warm. The finger gloves are preferable once it drops below probably 50 degrees outside. And you can get fingered gloves that are thinner, then maybe some a little thicker, and then you go to those heavy ski gloves, which will keep your hands a lot warmer. Now keep in mind, it's going to make you less dexterous. It's going to be a little more cumbersome to shift, but you get the point. Next thing is your wind and waterproof jacket. Now this is really, especially if you've got colder or damper air outside earlier in the morning, you're going to want to have something that's going to keep the wind off of you, that's going to help you get through that a lot more comfortably. And there's specialized jackets for that. You can find them at any of your cycling shops on your cycling website. Your windbreaker, your lined windbreaker for the next level of cold, and then your heavier jacket, your fleeces, that will help you. Now you're going to want something have the windbreaker on the outside of that fleece, and you're going to double up those layers again. Okay, socks with toe covers, longer socks that come up your legs a little bit higher than your typical triathlon no-seams. You're not going to lose a lot of temperature down there, but you don't want your toes to get numb. And then you're going to want your wool socks, your thicker, heavier socks, as long as they can fit in your shoes without being too tight on your feet, which would make your toes numb. And then you're going to want to have shoes with toe covers on them that cover the outside of your shoe, that block the wind from getting through the vents in your shoe if you do have vents in your shoe. Also, in the rain, you might want to have waterproof shoe covers to keep your toes dry. Okay, next thing is ear covers. Now, you've seen women wearing the fabric ear covers. Also, beanies will come down and cover your ears. That's another nice thing to have. But then there, when you get even colder, some of those ear muffs. And again, we got the helmet cover I mentioned before. And then there's the baklava that covers everything, goes down your neck, leaves an opening for your face. Now that's almost like the diving hood, only it's fabric, it's much more comfortable. And you can get them thicker or thinner. I've got two of them. I've got one that's thinner on the top, under where the helmet would go, and thicker around the neck. Then you know, and getting that baklava around your neck also, even if you don't have it, or getting the neck koozie around your neck, even if you don't have the baklava, that's going to help. And we all learned what those neck koozies are like. You can pull them up over your head as well, especially if they're a little longer, and they can help keep you warm. Again, there's the thinner ones, and then there are the heavier ones. So that's what I have for you on this episode. We're going to do running next, so like, subscribe, tell somebody, and share, please. See you later.